Welcome. This is Kelly AG. I'd like to welcome you to my live. My computer is locked up, so I'm not going to be able to see comments till after I'm done with my live, but that's okay. If you got questions or anything, just post them or, whatever, and I'll get back to you, with an answer. But my name is Kelly AG, and I'm with Stampin' with Kelly is my group, and Kelly Stamps is my page. And I'm from Atlanta, Michigan. So I'd like to say hello and welcome you, for joining me today. So what I'm working on is the bundle Playing in the Rain. So I hope everything sounds okay and you guys can hear me just fine. But anywho, Playing with the Rain or Playing in the Rain. And so it comes with the raindrops embossing folder, and I didn't use that today. I should have because it's really pretty. But the paper is fantastic, these little flowers, and I really like the bundle. It's, it's nice. So you can get all of this for $85. I think that's a good deal, and it's really cute. I would order extra the paper because it's so darn cute. But so that is in our mini catalog. And I'd like to just show you the paper real close because I don't think the pictures in the catalog does it justice, but I just love the bright colors. Makes me think of spring. And then it's got all these little umbrellas. You can kind of fussy cut them or just use a section of this in your card. And then all of these little characters, these are easy to fussy cut or to use the circle, the stylish shape frames to cut them out. I thought that was cute like this. So, and then I had cut already some flowers off here, but you could use the clouds. Love this. This is one of my favorites. And I use these, like this is in the stamp set. You've got your characters there, and the fox, but I think this is so cool how it's colored and it's just bright. And so I've used a lot of these with the circle die as well. Okay, so and then this color, this is the Flirty Flamingo. Love the raindrop. So that's what I'm working with today. So I had used Playing in the Rain and the Charming Sentiments. This is in the annual catalog. It has a lot of dies to cut all of these out. So really nice. I love the Wishing You the Happiest of the Birthdays. And then I did Just for You. Hey There. I just think this is an overall really good set. So we will be using them. Okay, so this is the first card I'm going to be making. It's kind of a little fun fold. I'm not sure what you call it, but it doesn't matter. And then this one too, I had cut some off the front, and it just says, hey there, rainy days are better with you. And then I made this little gift bag, which I don't have anything in it, but you could put candy, your little hand soaps, even, if you really wanted some jewelry, some socks, whatever. I think a smaller pair of socks would fit in there with like a little gift card or something. But okay, so we will get started. We're going to work on this card. And there is the framelit to cut this out. So it's cute. Hopefully I don't lose any of my pieces. A little kite. I'm using this in a class for my retreat as well, and I love the cards. They're fun, cheerful. Okay, so I'm starting with the Mango Melody, and this is 4 1/4 by 11, and I scored it at 4 1/2 and 5 1/2. So you would score it like you normally do. And there's an extra little fold right there. And what I like to do is you can either tape or I like to glue this front down. I suppose you wouldn't have to, but it kind of takes away from the card. So I'm just going to glue that down now. Okay. Oops. A little too much glue. Oh, let me get a baby wipe. I put a little too much glue on there and it squirted out on my table, so everything will stick. Let me see where I got that. There we go. Okay. Let's let that dry a touch. So it will close and open, like that. Okay. So then my front piece, I got the little flowers that I had cut out. So I have the white is 4 by 4 1/4. And then I got this piece that is 4 by 3 7/8. Okay. So I did this one a little bit bigger and it was really touchy to get it all centered and everything. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue that on. So to find what size that was, I got that a little too low. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get that off. That's why I like using glue. It gives me a little wiggle room. Sometimes that's why I also like the nice thin borders, because I seem like I get that a little bit better. But what I did is I just measured, what was left here. So you got your 4 1/2. So you got to go, a little shorter, and then your, this is 4 1/4. So it could have almost been, let's see, I did 4 by 4 1/4. So, okay. I know on that one, like I said, I did it a little bit bigger, so it kind of filled it in, but it's nice to see a little bit more of the mango melody. But if you wanted to do it so it was tighter, I think I did the white like 4 1/8 by 4 3/8. So, but I don't want to get you confused with all the measurements. So this little piece here, my white and my DSP, the white is 7/8 by 4. And then the DSP is 3/4 of an inch by 3 7/8. So it should fit on there. Yep. It's actually really nice up here. I think it was 47 already this morning, or 45, but we had some rain last night, so it is kind of helping melt the ice. I was down by my daughter's this weekend, and of course we wore boots leaving because it was snowing like heck on Friday. And then when we came back, it was warm, but as we got up north, there was still quite a bit of snow and ice. And I had tennis shoes on. My daughter's got flip-flops on. And I kind of laughed and said, I think we should have probably switched back into our boots. We had to be very careful walking in. So, okay. I'm just going to stamp the inside. It says, wishing you the happiest of birthdays. So we'll stamp that. And this piece is the same. It is 4 by 4 1/4. Okay. So I'll stamp that. And I'm just using the Memento ink. Okay. And then on my little circle, it says, oh, happy day. And that's from Playing in the Rain. Okay. Very good. That's all the stamping we did. Everything was pretty much cut out of the paper and everything. Let me just take and put my glue on. Although I want to put this in there. Put the inside in. Now I didn't get an envelope out, but wouldn't it be pretty to put like this flower on the flap of the envelope, the flowers and the green grass, and or even this paper would be pretty, but Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue down. I cut the little bridge out in the Mango Melody. They have like a stump. They got the kite, the little grass. So I'm just going to kind of start from the bottom and build up. So I'm just using a little glue on this. I love this bridge. Okay, and then what I did next is my little bunny I had cut out. Could have done a better job cutting it out, but it doesn't matter. I am going to take and pop that up, my little dimensionals. I am so excited. I'm starting some in-person classes up north. So I kind of miss getting out with people, so that'll be fun. And then I got the retreat back home. There is still time to sign up for the to-go version of the retreat. And I got some add-on classes, so okay. So we are going to put him about there. And then I stuck my Oh Happy Day, and I bet I got a dimensional there. So I'm going to lift that up because I kind of wanted that about there. So I may have to lift that up a little bit. I'm going to glue that down. Just so his ears not covering anything. And then my kite, I cut out in a Mango Melody, and I kind of wanted to see if you like the white better than the designer paper. But now I can't see what you're telling me. So I think I'm just going to use the designer paper like I did. So I'm just going to glue that on there. You can still tell me. I'll go back and look at the comments and see what you think. Oops. All right, so we're going to tuck that under. Now I could have popped the kite up too, but I didn't. Let's see, I may have to cut a little bit off. Let's kind of find a spot to, oops. A spot. I kind of want it so it looks like he's holding it. So, okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to put the grass down. I cut 3 little grass out of the old olive so it kind of all matches. And I'm just going to put it by the bridge here. And then the little embellishments that you get with the kit is so stinking cute. I only wish they had like the stickiness to them on the back. So what I'm going to do with these is I got these little pieces to add. So I am going to add a little glue. Let's see, I want them, I guess, the other way. So they're the correct way when I add the glue. I'm kind of curious, has anyone else got this set and have you played with it yet? Okay. Alrighty. Isn't that cute? I think this card would cheer anybody up, especially on their birthday, right? Okay, so here is the little flowers. Loose daisy embellishments. They got the yellow and the white, but because there's quite a bit of yellow and I want it to pop out, I just used the white ones. And you can stick them anywhere. I can just kind of put them in this grass. I'm just adding a little glue. Oops. I might have to add a little more glue to this. There. Okay, so I'm gonna just use my pick tool and stick them on there. Oh, yep, I got glue on my fingers, I can tell. Everything's sticking. Did not realize these centers are different colors. That's kind of pretty. Okay. That's all there is to that card. It is a simple, simple card. What do you guys think? I think it's cute. And I love this fold. It's very, very simple. Okay, so the inside. Hope you guys like that. Okay, so we will do the second card. So yeah, let me know. I like the designer paper on the kite instead of the white. Okay, we'll get going with the second card. Today's going to be kind of a fast Facebook Live, I think. So, all right, I got Balmy Blue. And this is, I actually cut it the 5.5 by 8.5. And I cut, I believe it was 1.25 or 1.25 inches off. Let me just check here for sure. I'm pretty sure it is. That's what I cut off. Let me fold that. You could, yeah, I did 1.25. You could do 1.5 if you wanted to. But 1.25 was good. I was happy with that. So this piece to fit on here, and I'm gonna put it like that. This piece is 2 7/8 by 5.25. Okay, and then this little piece, of course, this is my white inside is 4 by 5.25, and then I did 1.5 by 5.25. Okay, make sure I got my raindrops going the right way. So I'm just going to take and glue this down. I love this paper too. It looks like they inked it and then they dropped water spots on it. Okay, so on the inside, rainy days are better with you. So I'm going to stamp that. And I'm just going to put this here so I can kind of judge where to stamp it before I glue it down, in case I don't stamp straight. Then I'm not going to ruin my paper. I can flip it over. Okay, we're good there, and I'm going to do the hey there on my little die cut here. Oops. Okay. Cute, cute, cute. All right. Boy, I really got that glue on me. So yep, this strip was 1.5 by 5.25, and it fits right on here. Now it looks like my computer kind of popped back on. I don't know if I need to update something or what, that it's just really being so slow, and then it keeps locking up. So I'm not sure we need to go take it in or what, but okay, so this fits just nice inside. All right. Isn't that nice? And then I used the circles and I cut out the little pig. I think he's so cute. And I like that he had a little green in him to kind of offset the, you know, all the blue. And then there's some gray in here. So this is the 2 largest circles. And what I did is I believe, yeah, I popped him up. So you just want to do it, on half of it, but what I'm going to do is just put it here. I think that should be pretty good. I might put, oops. There. My dog had one of these papers on her nose this morning. Thought I vacuumed them all up, but I guess not. You know, I am going to put one more, because when these go through the mail, you want them to stay nice. So I'm just going to put that right there. I probably use way too many dimensionals, but let's see, about there. Oh, I think, yeah, that looks a little dark. I think this paper goes darker to lighter, so. And then the hay there, because I want it to be on here, I'm only going to put dimensionals on this half here, and then it will stick to, it'll be even with this. So let's see. So I have them right there on that half, and then I could put my hay there, and I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to hold it down. Since my circles were already popped up, so. And if I needed to, I could add one down there, but I think it's fine. Okay. This just doesn't want to stay. Let me see. So yeah, there we go. See, simple card, right? The designer paper does all the work for you. So I think that is adorable. So now we will get into this little gift bag. So I got a piece, hang on a second. It's 6 by 9.5. Now, I was going to tell you something too. Once, like if this side was, like I tried to do it so the umbrellas were going the right way. Well, no matter what end I used for the top and the bottom, it seemed like it was like they were going the wrong way. So I just kept it up, but you could actually fold that top down to give you a different color of designer paper. But I thought it was so cute, just like this, bright and cheerful, that I was just going to leave it. So it doesn't matter. I'm just using my flowers. So I want this to be my top, of course. So 6 inches by 9.5. And then I'm going to score my top of the box at 1 inch. Okay. And then the bottom will be 1 1/4 inch. So that is on the 6 inch side. So on the 9.5 inch side, I'm going to score at 1 and at 2 1/4. And you got to be careful not to press too hard because you will rip your paper. Okay, and then 5 1/4 and 6 1/2. Okay, that's all the scoring that we should need. So this is my top, which I really don't even need to. You know, you don't really need to score that, but like I said, if you wanted to flip it over, but it doesn't hurt it. It looks nice being scored too. But if like your designer paper, let me get this better. If you had a designer paper, you could, that would look okay. And I guess that doesn't look horrible. But now that I put my ribbon in there, I'm going to keep it up. But you would take and glue this down, okay, and then finish folding your box. Gotta see where my score marks are here. Hard to see them on the other side because the paper is white. Okay, and then we got okay, so that is going to go like that. We have a little bit we have to cut. Okay, so we're going to go, I'm going to cut, let's see, I've got to make sure that I don't cut off what I don't want. Hold on, let me just think a minute because I just made this box yesterday and I don't want to mess up. So I don't want to cut that, but I do want to cut that off, I think. So on the bottom that you scored a little bit more, the 1 1/4, that tab I'm going to take off. This one I'm just going to just glue down. You need that tab, okay? I'll show you once I get done. And I'm just going to angle that slightly, not too much. You're going to cut where all your marks are. Sometimes I like to make a box a couple of times so I kind of don't forget what I'm doing here. And just a slight, not too much. Okay, so you will have it like this, okay? So we're going to, this is the bottom that we're working with. So what you're going to do now is I like to add glue to this. Excuse me, I gotta just grab a tissue. I think with our weather changing, my sinuses are horrible. But what I'm gonna do is just glue this, put glue here. Okay, and if you cut your box right, you should be able to just line it up. Sometimes I have to take a little extra off, but it should line up pretty good. Just press it down so your glue dries really well, okay? And that's your box. So what we're going to do is this will be, so you're gonna just put glue on that. So I'm gonna add a little bit of glue to these because I kind of like it to stay all together nice. And make sure your box is straight, okay? And then I'm gonna add glue to this one, covering up all those pretty umbrellas. And like I said, you just want to make sure your box is straight. So I do have a host code, and if you order $35 or more of product, I will send you, it has to be between now and Sunday night, midnight, but I will send you like the paper and everything. The only thing I can't send is stamped images, so you'd have to get your own saying, but could cut out the little, you know, the turtle and the little pig and stuff because that's already, that's on the designer paper. So, okay, so I got that closed. Now what I did with this is I just bent this, and I want this to be my front, is I just kind of took my fingers and bent it like that. So you get your little crease in there, okay? And then I'm going to punch holes in here, but I do not want to punch on these pieces. So you want to be careful. So I'm just going to punch about 1 inch in on each side. Try to get them lined up. Okay, and I have the bigger punch because and I couldn't find my old Stampin' Up one. But now I used the Pooh Party, the sheer, I think it was the sheer ribbon. So, and hopefully I can tie a bow while being live, right? So I'm just gonna tuck this in. This is really nice ribbon. I'm just going to use my little pick two here to kind of get it going. Now, if I had some old olive ribbon, I probably would have used that, but I didn't have any. And I didn't like the Mango Melody ribbon because I thought it was too light. So I decided to go with the pool party. So we'll see how we do here. If I had something in here too, it would be a little easier to tie, but not too bad. Yeah. See if I can get it one way or the other. Okay. We'll kind of tug and pull on it, and I may have to retie it so it stays a little nicer, but and just snip a little bit off. Oh, that's not too bad. I'd like this to kind of stay down a little bit. Too, if you had something in it, it would kind of help with the to tie it, I think. So let me just... Okay, so then I had cut the circle out of Mango Melody and the little turtle, and the Just For You. What's so funny is I had cut this out, stamped it, but I fussy cut it, and I thought, oh, I got dies for this, right? Well, I didn't think I did too bad fussy cutting. It's a little bit neater doing the die. I used the die on this one. So, okay, I am going to pop both of these up. And let's turn this over. Since we're not mailing this, you can, and I probably should watch, I gotta not put them too far. Okay, we should be good. So yeah, if you want just a quick little gift box, this is so easy to do. And or if you know someone's got like some favorite candy and you're going to their house for dinner, you could just leave this on their counter and do the little Just For You, and as a little thank you. Okay, I'm just going to glue this one on. Maybe. Okay. Do you guys think that's adorable? I do. There. Okay. That is actually our 3 projects for today. So, like I said, don't forget, if you do order, I'll send this to you. The paper, the ribbon, everything. But which project do you like better? The first card, the second, or oops, the little box. I think they're all cute. I love the Mango Melody. I mean, with this designer paper, how can it not be your favorite, right? So, but also, I mean, I hope everyone had a great Valentine's Day yesterday as well. We didn't really do anything special, but hopefully, you know, it was a good day. Weather was good and everything. So, and I don't know, that was about it, I think, for this week. So if you got questions, though, please, like I said, put them in the comments. I appreciate you sharing my video. If you make any of these cards, post them, you know, post them under the video. I'd love to see them, that you're using some of my ideas and stuff. So, okay, but have a great weekend. And I'll see you next week, Wednesday at 10. Thanks. Bye-bye.